In this video, we're going to show you how to customize a t-shirt. We're going to start with a basic white t-shirt and finish with something like this. When V-Stitcher opens, all the options are grayed out until either we start a new garment or load a garment file. For this video, we're opening the file man-basic-t-shirt.bw. Once the file is loaded, the pattern pieces are displayed in the 2D window. We then go to the main toolbar, click Snapshots, click the first image, and the avatar is displayed as dressed in the 3D window wearing a simple plain t-shirt. Let's take a quick look around. First up, we want to change the avatar's skin color. To do this, we go to the main menu, click 3D Environment, Avatar, and Skin Tone. We click the flesh color to select it, and now we can see the t-shirt better. We go to the Resources tabs in the Materials part to see the materials available. The materials here include the jersey fabric, the main fabric, as well as the rib fabric and all the seam materials. In the 2D window, we want to see the fabric textures, so on the 2D window toolbar, we ensure the first option is enabled. We don't need to see the stitches, so we disable the second option. The first step in customizing the t-shirt is to add the artwork. We go to the Artwork section, click the menu, then Add Artwork. A File Explorer window is displayed, and we can navigate to wherever the artwork file is. Note that we can use PNG, AI, or PSD files for artwork. After adding the artwork, it is displayed on the Resources tabs in the Artwork section. To assign this artwork to the t-shirt, we go to the main toolbar and click the Assign tool. We make sure the artwork is selected. Note how it's highlighted in blue. And then we go to the 2D window and click to assign the artwork. Once assigned, the artwork is displayed in the 2D and the 3D window. The artwork is too large, so let's edit it. As always, by selecting the resource in the Resources tabs, the properties are displayed in the context view. We go to the Diffuse section and click the file. The image editor is displayed. We can see that the image is 60 centimeters wide and around 61 centimeters high. We're going to change that to a width of 30 centimeters. The connection icon between width and height means that a change to either value automatically causes a proportionate change to the other. So we have halved the width and the height is automatically halved. We go back to the main toolbar and click Texture. This allows us to move the artwork around, rotate it using the gizmo, and so on. We can type in numbers for exact placement. If the gizmo didn't display, it would mean that we hadn't enabled the option in the horizontal contextual menu. Note the ability to enlarge and decrease the size of the artwork that we can work in the 2D or the 3D window. When we zoom in, we see that this seam material is partly underneath the artwork, and we want it to be on top. To fix this, we go to the Resources tabs and click 2D. Inside the 2D tab, we can select any of the pattern pieces and expand the selection to show all the assets in that piece. We want to work on the front piece. You can see all the different assets that we have in this piece, including edges, lines, and the artwork. When we click on something in the 2D window, the appropriate part is highlighted in blue in the 2D tab. We click the artwork to select it and drag it all the way down to the bottom. This causes a message about enhanced layer blending to display. We want to be able to use this feature, so we click OK. Now, looking at the seam material, it is displaying above the artwork in both the 2D and the 3D window. Next up, we go back to the Materials tab and select the jersey fabric. On the context view, we go to the Diffuse section and click the color thumbnail. We change the color. Then we repeat the process with the rib fabric. However, this time we use the dropper to pick up the color of the rose to select that for the rib fabric. Having changed the colors, we go back to the 3D window, right-click, then click Hide Avatar. Now we can see the garment on its own. This view allows us to see inside the garment. There's a gray binding. We're not sure where that's coming from, so we right-click on it, then click Seam Resources. The appropriate seam material is highlighted on the Resources tabs. On the context view, we can see this is a group seam consisting of a shadow and a stitch image. We can see the facing of the stitch and the back side of it. I want to change the back part of the stitch, so we select that, Then go to Diffuse and click on the thumbnail image and change it to a darker color. Let's now bring back the avatar by right-clicking anywhere that the avatar could have been, and then Show Avatar. And let's save the file. After saving, the avatar is undressed. We then go to the main toolbar, click Snapshots, click the image, and the avatar is displayed as dressed in the 3D window wearing the t-shirt. To create a rendered image, we go to the main toolbar and click the camera icon. The Render dialog box is displayed. We are going to create a normal render. We can have the avatar included or excluded. Let's create the render without the avatar. Note how we can adjust the view before we create the render. For example, here it looks like the image is the right size from the front, but when we switch to the view from the back, we can see we are missing a part, so we can reduce the size to make it all fit. We'll keep the transparent background. When it comes to the 3D views to be included, the system automatically adds those we have used in this dialog box. We can edit the selection if we want. When we click Render, a File Explorer window is displayed to help us navigate to where we want to save the rendered output. And here's the result. Before finishing, let's look at how we could use the artwork differently. We could add in multiple versions. But note that if we edit one, all are affected because all are using the same source material. If we wanted a different version, we could clone the artwork. We go to the artwork, click on the menu, and click Clone Artwork. Then we rename the cloned artwork. Now, when we assign the newly cloned artwork and edit it, only that artwork is affected. As always, we can check what source material we are using by right-clicking the artwork, then clicking Artwork Resources. The source material is highlighted in blue. And that's how to customize a t-shirt.